Alright guys, we're back with part 7 of the Piano Tips for Beatmakers series. In today's video, I want to talk about another very foundational and fundamental, simple chord progression that you're going to find in a lot of different styles of music. You can incorporate this into hip-hop. You might be very familiar with hearing this in Spanish-style music traditionally. It can translate in different rhythmic patterns over to blues, country, rock, R&B, ballads, hip-hop. In addition to the 1-4-5 chord progression that we covered earlier, this is another one that you're going to hear played in a wide array of music. There's more advanced theory on this particular chord progression and why it actually works that I'm not actually going to get into in this particular video. I'll just be describing and showing you the progression in simplest form. And so the 4 chord progression that I want to talk about today is the A minor to G to F to E major. I know this is a piano tips series and I'm not a guitar player by any means, but I wanted to show you this progression also on a guitar, and by hearing it you'll probably get a sense of what I'm talking about when I say Spanish guitar or Spanish sounding music. Typically I would play A minor up here, but I'm actually going to play the bar chord up here because I'm going to stepping down from A minor to G, F, and then E. So I'll just play this progression really quickly, then we'll get over to the keys. A minor, step down to G, step down to F, and then E. Then you may also sometimes hear the A or the E7 incorporated here too. Again, my guitar playing is not that great, but basically that's what it sounds like. Now translating that chord progression over to the piano in its simplest form, you should now be familiar with the A minor triad, the G major triad, the F major triad, and the E major triad. Apply this same principle to any other key that we start in. So for instance, let's say we want to start in D minor and walk our way down with that same progression. The way we're going to apply this to the D minor is we're going to walk down one full step. So 1, 2. So now we're going to play a C major triad. Now we're going to walk down another full step, which is 1, 2. Now we're going to play B flat major. And now we're just going to walk down 1/2 step, which is going to give us an A. So your root minor chord, will walk down a full step to C, walk down another full step to B flat major, and walk down a 1/2 step to A major. The inversions with those chords. You may be familiar hearing this progression in different variations. And instead of jumping down to G, let's go ahead and jump down to F. Then we'll jump back up to G, and then down to E major. So now we get this kind of sound. Another variation you could play is start with your A minor, then jump down to E major, and then step back up to A minor. So you go to F, G, A minor. Okay, and so those are just a few of the many different variations and different styles that you can play these chord progressions in. I even like to introduce other chords. You can throw in a D minor, an A major, an E minor, and then also the nuances of connecting notes, walking up and down from one chord to the next. A lot of that just comes with practice. So hopefully this was helpful and you can incorporate this into your own production. If you need to go back and refresh on some of the older videos we talked about scales and inversions, feel free to go back and check those out. If this video was helpful at all, please go ahead and click the thumbs up button and make sure to drop your comments below on anything that you would like covered in future videos in this series or any other input that you have on this particular topic. Subscribe to the channel. There will also be a link in the description for one-on-one coaching if you decide that you need personal help with music production and piano playing. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.